Hello everyone, it's me again. Another weekend video. Ignore my hair. It's all messy. I was laying down. It's my weekend. Anyways, so I wanted to do one of the little thingies on TikTok where, because I was scrolling on it. Of course it was. But the point is that one of the trends. Nah, I'm not very trendy, but I figured I'd try it. So this trend was write my book series or something. I think it was my book series. Hold on. Okay, so I figured it out. It was search up my book series, and the first one describes you, is what it was. So I gave it a try, and this is what I got. Grinch and Certainly. I have no clue who this author is. I have never seen these books in my life, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I'm on Book Talk. How did the heck did I get a book that I've never heard of or seen on Book Talk to be my Book Talk story series? I'm so confused, but it's a 4-book book, apparently. Human and vampire. I like vampires and humans, okay. They can't kiss but want to? Is it due to the fact that they're separate species, or is it due to an age restriction, or is it due to other problematic things? Who knows? Chaotic vampire brothers? Is this a why choose? Because yes, please. If not, I mean, that's gonna be sad, but I mean, I'll still accept it. Why is there a cult in my vampire romance? I'm sorry. At least I know for a fact it's a romance. And 2, there's a cult in this book? We're gonna find out about a cult? Okay. And then this last one, he has a hard time not wanting her blood. Oh, okay, we're gonna have an Edward Cullen moment. Just, okay. Your blood is just obsessed is what is gonna happen. Just okay. But there was other little thingies, but this was the one I wanted to keep because this had actually the books, which it looks like it's 4. It's the blood that binds us, the blood that burns us, the blood that breaks us, and the blood that bonds us. And I'm pretty sure those are all different art styles of hearts, which I find very interesting, but I mean, it makes more sense on her page. I did look it up. I have it right. I did use that. One sec. Haha! I figured this. I've never made a video transition, so we're gonna just keep with me. So I did look her up because I have no clue what any of this is about. She has her own website. It was cute. It had she has a thing for hearts. Realistic hearts, by the way. Like, that's a accurate description of a heart, not a, oh, it's cutesy hearts. So anyways, but yeah, there's trigger warnings. I love a good book, and that means this is might be dark, and I like that too, and I'm interested in that, so I'm gonna do my trigger warnings here with you guys, so you guys are aware before you go and search this up as well, because you never know, okay? So, be safe and check your trigger warnings. Underage drinking and alcohol. Okay. Blood and gore. Okay, makes sense. Mention of needles. Okay. Some religious themes mentioned of demons, crosses, etc. Cults, PTSD, torture, panic attacks, profanity, of course, attempted unaliving of oneself, and be aware of that, self-harming as well, and hostage situations. And that's just in the first book. It looks like I have the full list of triggers here. Let me see if there's any other different. So on to the second book. So there's some dubcon, if you know what that means. If you don't, look it up. Consent issues. Ooh, red flag. But, okay. Mention in instances of, essay. Okay. I've read books about it, so not a trigger for me. But again, gore and blood, graphic murder on the page, graphic violence and death, PTSD, panic attack on the page. Ooh, that's gonna be something to deal with. I wonder if there's an audiobook, because that would make it a really different experience. Blood sharing / biting and blood drinking, vampires, of course. Domestic violence, briefly on the page. Gang and cult violence, okay. Captivity and confinement, hostage situation, organized crime, self and mind control, memory loss, mind manipulation, cult rituals, prayers, intrusive thoughts. Holy bejesus, this list is going on. Okay. Depression, blood loss, victim blaming and manipulation, grooming, I'm sorry, dissociation, trauma, grief. Ooh, girl, what are you gonna do to me in the second book? Grief loss, not unaligning oneself thoughts, unaligning intentions, drugs against their will, drugs, alcohol, abuse, smoke, blood, gore. Again? Isn't that already listed? Gore and blood and gore. Okay. Torture, attempted emotional manipulation, fire, gambling, profanity, and mention of child abuse, flashbacks, not graphic. That is just the second book. What? Ah! Oh my god, and the second, and the third, and the fourth, the third one has a just as long list, and the last one not as much, but it's still, hold the, I think I'm gonna stop there. 2 books is good for now for triggers. If I decide to read this, I'll read the triggers for another time, but they're basically the same from the looks of it. There's a couple different, slightly different things that might be a little adjusting, but oh my goodness, I am apparently going to be going on an emotional venture with these books. I'm probably gonna cry. I can feel it. I can sense it. It's gonna be so good that I'm gonna cry about it. But I'm kind of intrigued of how all that plays into the actual storyline, because it could just be like these little brief moments, or it could be like really big moments in books. So I'm really interested on how that plays into the aspect. I still don't see how this just grabs me, but these are triggers, so it has nothing to do with it. Let's get to the summary of the first book, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, we're gonna do this quick and swift. Genre, fantasy, romance, vampires, paranormal, young adult, romantasy, fantasy, romance, all things that I love, book talk, fantasy, all good. So, we know I'm gonna like this. So, I'm on Goodreads to read the summary, so here we go. Kimberly Burns, a self-sufficient 19-year-old, expects her customary camp trip to be a calm escape from the non-stop demand of college life, but the attack from a recently turned vampire changes everything. Aaron Kalman has been trying to resist the bloodlust rage through his new body, but the unfamiliar voice in his head won't let him pass up an easy meal. When he's left with a girl barely clinging to life, he must choose between loyalty to his brother or his own mortality. Aaron and Kimberly both want to return back to their normal lives, but their problems are just beginning when they both realize they go to the same university. When Kimberly is bitten a second time by an unknown attacker, they must team up to navigate the vampire world together and find the assailant. Soon, they discover the mysterious past Aaron's brother are hiding may hold the key to the secrets that could tear apart their own past and destroy their future. Okay. So it's a series that explores the meaning of family, making peace with the past, and finding friendship in unexpected places. Okay. That makes sense. I'm very homebody, not very social. I need to make some friends. I think I'm being called out here, but yeah, I'm definitely going to have to read it. Definitely look into it if you think this is something for you. I'll let you know how I feel about it, for sure. Yeah, thanks.